And
Oh,
welcome to the show.
all right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show.
Oh,
Here we
and
go.
I got the Earth part wrong. Damn it.
What? What happened?
Um, it's supposed to be ERT, and I didn't know. I pressed the. I didn't like it. I had to on WRT. I
Oh
got
boy.
ERT, and it's too late to change it. So sorry about that.
I
Sorry about the
don't.
title.
Oh, I see. You had to. Yeah, you hit the wrong. You hit the wrong letter. W-E-R. Somebody might get upset about that. I don't know who would. Can you change it?
I won't be able to change the Facebook one, but I can change with the others.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right. We got one person watching. Where are they watching at? Let's see.
yeah.
On
Oh
our
yeah,
video
YouTube.
YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, and
What?
oh yeah, I'm watching the. I'm trying to also watch a baby at the same time. It's Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul as the main event. Yeah,
So that's
really
an
good.
that, okay.
Yeah. So
I saw an ad that Mike Tyson did. Mike Tyson did this on X. He had an ad on X, and he said, "So what? I voted for Trump. What are you gonna do about it?" That's where this fight's coming in.
yeah.
Hey, Amy, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, Amy.
And then,
What's that there in English?
it's good evening. Good evening in English. Right, Amy? I'm guessing. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. Don't
That's
take my
probably
word for
German
it.
right there.
Dutch, but does it say does it mean good evening? I was asking what it meant. I don't care what language. What was that comment about you go to Denmark and through whatever you went to remember something, some kind of saying? I don't
It
know.
was like a weird comment or something. But hey, you got it right though.
Yeah, I had it right. So yeah, I mean I couldn't tell what language it was, but usually I can tell what language it is, and I don't know what it says. This time here I could tell you what it said, but I couldn't tell you what language it was. Don't ask me how I know. So, but I mean, I was we were on the bus back in the day when I used to have to ride city bus everywhere, and you know my friend Mike, you know we were in Minneapolis or whatever, and these women were what do you call it?
Yeah.
Hmong, you know, Chinese Hmong, H-M-O-N-G, Hmong or Hmong or however you say that. Anyway, they had a kind of a different Chinese sounding, you know, different Chinese dialect compared to your normal that you might know as being Chinese or Japanese or whatever. You know, you can tell the difference. In some cases, Korean, things like that. In any case, they were talking. They said, "Yeah, they're speaking a form of Chinese, but I can't tell what kind." So Mike was speaking in their language. I don't know how he knew it, but he was talking to them and asked them what dialect they were, and they told him. And so he told me what they said, and I could tell what they said, but I couldn't, you know. So I knew he wasn't lying when they gave him the answer in their language, and then he told me what they said. So I could pretty much tell what they were saying. So I just thought I could tell it was Chinese, but I couldn't tell where or what region or whatever. But yeah, so I can pretty much tell what language someone is talking, usually, unless it's mine. When I'm trying to talk and you're just like, what the hell is he really saying? What the hell is he saying?
Southern dialect. It's right there.
I'm not a Southern dialect. I've lived all over the United States, though. So, I did live in North Carolina for 9 years, which I kind of picked up a little bit of a Southern accent there. After you live there for a little while, you do tend to talk like them. Not meaning anything bad. Just saying, when you're around different sounding languages, you end up talking and sounding like them. Okay? So, Southern Cal. Well, I did live in Southern California for a number of years. Born and raised in California, but I spent probably, well, minus my time overseas in the Navy, but I was stationed in San Diego, and I lived in San Diego after I got out. I lived there for 2 years. And I said, forget this place, I'm moving. So I moved up to Sacramento area, which that wasn't much better. But it wasn't as close to the border as I was. So I was far enough away from the border, in that sense anyway. And so we didn't have too many problems there. Just cost of living was so darn expensive, California. And then when I lost my nighttime custodian job, I figured I had to do something different. So we decided to move to my wife's state where she lived at, or where she was from, which was North Carolina. And at the time I was married, so obviously we moved together. But anyway, stayed there for 9 years. And I went from a $10 an hour job to $3 and something cents an hour, living in a van, making no money at all, barely surviving, but we managed to get it done. Before I left North Carolina, I ended up buying a house, and mortgaging a house, loan. And I ended up selling it and getting out of there. I said, I'm done with this North Carolina stuff, and decided to come up here. I've been here ever since. 24 years. 24 years in Minnesota. So, you might as well call me a Minnesotan now. How about that? Amy, how many years on that rock you're at? How many years on that rock you're at right now? How many years? Can you divulge that information?
Yeah.
Canadian English, yes, there's a different, they might sound a little bit French, possibly, I think. Am I right?
Wow.
987 rotations about the solar disk. 908, well, would that be 987 years? Or would that be 987? Well, yeah, that'd be one per year, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
But it's just because it's okay, 987 years. I thought it depends on where you're at. You don't get to be aged as much as you are closer to the sun than further away from the sun.
And hello to Bobby. We got people on X watching. Hi, people on X.
Yes.
Over there watching on X. How you doing?
Yes.
All right.
On X, you need to be on YouTube so we know who you are, because we don't see the comments on our StreamYard page.
I mean, you can definitely stay on X, but if you can multitask, I would really love it if you can come on over to the YouTube channel and say hello to us over here. 900 years ago, humans thought about such things a bit differently. They were unaware of asteroids. Well, I don't know about that, Amy. Wasn't the
dinosaurs came around?
Well, well, yeah, Halley's Comet. Halley's Comet was, of course, that's not an asteroid, but still, Halley's Comet is, you know, a big deal. That was, what, 1890, 18 something? When was Halley's Comet? Look it up. Alexa, when was Halley's Comet?
Halley's Comet is in an elliptical orbit around the Sun. Every 75 years it comes close enough to the Earth to be visible to the naked eye. Saturn will be on July 28, 2061.
I don't think I'll be here. 2061, Bobby.
Okay.
Is that what they said? That'd be 30 years. It was 1985, I think.
First.
Because I remember Daryl talked about it all the time.
It was, okay, so Halley's Comet was first observed in 240 BCE by Chinese astronomers, and it was documented in the Great Hysteria. It was until 1705 when the English astronomer Edmund Halley recognized the comet's observance in 1531, 1607, and 1682. And its prediction returned, which confirmed in 1758 when the comet was sighted again.
What was the sighting in 1985 though? When was 1985? What was that? Was there a sighting in 1985? What? 1985 or 87 or 80 something.
And one night.
I remember Daryl talks about it.
Okay, I don't know. And I mean,
even Mark talked about it before.
Daryl
talked about it when he was,
right?
Yeah.
Well, probably not much in a national way, but they had like from the organization of the JAXA, which is in Japan. Soviet launched two spacecrafts, and the ESA was on the way to study the comet. So October 10th, the Gelato spacecraft launched by the European Space Agency was on a mission to study Halley's Comet. So they had a spacecraft on the way to that comet in 1985.
Oh. That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, so I don't know.
Did you look at the comments by Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Ah, good idea. Good point. Good point there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was 1985 then? What, or no, was it 1985?
By the ESA that was going to study
No, because I remember it was an astronomical event that we saw, and I didn't see it, but I wasn't paying attention. But
I don't think there was an event like that.
well, try to get Daryl's attention if Mark is on.
Yeah. It's
All right, we got 2 on Wrrt Radio and 2 on X. All right.
yeah. I don't think it
And
tells
hello.
you any further expanded events except saving for waiting for the news and stuff. But they had like per month, like it didn't list truthfully anything in those types of events, but they have like the new moon things. But I think that's just about it.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's see if we can get somebody on that knows about it.
Get somebody that knows what we're talking about.
Because I'm just going by what Copilot said. But then
Okay, I'm doing a Google search.
While hearing either use the Llama module.
I could have sworn there was something happening. Now I tell you, you do a couple of searches about, whatever you want to search, and be careful what you search for, because everything's going to come up. Like I'm looking at different things on silver, for getting silver stuff, like silver coins and things like that, And so everything's all about silver, buy this, and all the ads on all this.
Yeah, that personal ads crap now these days.
Yeah.
But
so I was on the Bible reading page, so trying to do that, and I had to sign in so that I don't get the ad, because I pay for the page. And so I don't have to worry about the ads when I'm looking at the Bible readings,
All right.
And
so
I got all confused where I was at.
yeah. So yeah. Truthfully, if you're talking about like Earth to Earth, and it doesn't take that very much, unless it's Starlink or something. But I guess you have something to say about the rocks.
So 900 years ago, huh, Amy? Huh. Well, that one that hit Arizona, probably one of the ones that they think we're responsible for the dinosaur episode. Right? That was how long ago? Remember that one, Bobby, that famous crater that's in Arizona?
I wouldn't.
Mark would know. Mark would know. Where's Mark at?
Oh yeah, it takes 20 repeaters to send this type of information in just a second.
Huh.
Because it's like
Takes me a...
like light speed when it comes to radio communications or any form of communications. You're automatically, like, once you speak into the microphone, it just travels as fast. That's why you always get instant communication.
50,000 years ago. Well, that's a little bit longer than 900 years, right? What happened 900 years ago then? That'd be too much to look up.
No.
Okay. Let's try again. Try again.
Yeah, what's Mark doing? Yeah, we're gonna try to find somebody in.
I got it. I found it. I found it.
Good.
I found it, Bobby. It was 1985. I had it right.
Yeah, I knew
I had it right. Quora. Okay, looking up on Quora. Of course, I use Google when I find Quora's answer. Alright,
Okay,
so.
Alright, if you're gonna use Google, you might get some results from Gemini. I use Copilot.
But anyway, 1985, yeah. How long was Halley's Comet visible to stargazers in 1986? Oh, it said 1986. Okay. Funny, I looked up 1985 and said 1986. But anyway. Alright. Close enough. Give me a break. At least I have the right town and I got the right year. How long does Halley's Comet remain visible when it approaches Earth? Well, that's a whole different question. Okay, every 75 to 76 years it appears. Okay, got that part. So when does it say? Would you stop that already? Okay, there.
Yeah.
What did Halley's Comet look like? In 1986, yeah, 1986. And when could we see it again? Well, 75 years later, approximately. Okay, 75, 76 years later. So, add 75 years to that, Bobby. 86 to 75, right?
Alright. What, 75 years in the past or 75 years in the future?
No, the next time.
Oh, that's in the future.
Yeah. Wait, that don't make sense.
Uh-oh. There we go.
2061. That makes sense?
Yep, 2061.
Okay, good. Okay. So let's see, we are at 2024. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't know, that'd be 37 years, Bobby. That's cutting it close. I don't think I'll be here. You might be here. So you're going to have to take notes. Take notes and share when you get to our next destination.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'll be watching it from up there, and you're going to watch it from here.
If I'm still around. Don't be shooting the messenger.
Well, 37 years. I mean, I'm 63. 30 years is 103. I don't think I'm going to make another 4 years out of it. Ain't no way. I'd be 100 and something, 107 or something like that. I won't make it to 100, so I ain't going to worry about that one. So apparently it says that the earliest that they saw it was November 1985 until April 1986.
I'm gonna be right
Okay.
back. I'm gonna be right back.
All right. So I had it right, and Daryl had the right memory of it, so that's a good thing. All right. Well, we found our answer. How do you like that? I didn't see it, Amy. I was in the area that I could have seen it if I was smart enough to look. But I wasn't smart enough to look then. Again, 1986. Okay, think about it. I was only.
Yeah, but when that in
What-
1986?
Well, in San Diego. But I was
I
only.
said when at in 1986.
When what?
When at in 1986 was Haley's comment.
Well, it was up until March and April of '86. The last time you could see it.
March and April. Okay.
That's what they just said on Gora.
So eventually, I was about to enter the oven.
Oh, you weren't here yet. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because you were July 31st, right?
July 31st, 87.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
And
I wasn't trying to
this
give
is one of
anybody
the
here.
things I got from the pantry yesterday. Apple juice.
What is that? Oh,
That's
okay.
apple juice.
Alright. That's where you went yesterday. Now I know. Alright.
Yeah.
I had to put that in a log. You know, we're keeping tracks of you. Every time you go to the store, we write it down. Ah, just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No.
I still need to get floor cleaner, but that's going to be tomorrow. Probably when my uncle.
Yeah,
gets
oh yeah. Amy, 1986, I just got done with the U.S. Navy service in 1984. So 85, I had a couple of years. I was doing security work. That was a crazy time then, especially in that area, San Diego. Man, I tell you, I wouldn't want to have that job anymore. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with law enforcement, period. I mean, I respect them, and I honor what they're doing, but I wouldn't want to be one anymore. I was a security guard making $8 an hour, putting my life on the line for $8 an hour. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Get shot, get beat up, get killed, and nobody would even know. But I survived.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do right now.
Uh-oh.
And maybe you can repost it to X.
What?
If you want to join our newly restarted Discord server, links in
Oh,
the chat.
yeah. Yeah, that is a Discord, family-friendly, hopefully respectable, Earthlings chat group. And we want to keep it family-friendly and respectable. We can, share positive and try not to be, don't have any strange craziness, like what Bobby was talking about, certain places, like certain, what was that one place you said you're going to have to verify that you're 18 or something like that, that you're an adult, so you can get on.
What's that?
You were talking about something about some adult sites or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah, like during a live drive, and
Yeah.
multiple states all around the country, they either limited or block access to the most popular porn sites.
Yeah, which we don't hear about that, but
Here in Louisiana, it's you gotta have that ID. If you're not verified by ID, no access. But there are certain
okay.
states that blocks it for good,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's completely full
Okay.
stop. Star, how was the movie?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what you said exactly. I remember you said it, I couldn't remember when. So, but anyway, yeah, that's good. All right, fair enough. Hey, Star, how you doing?
Yeah.
How was your movie? You went
Just
to
the woman
sure.
I want to see.
Yeah, she went to the movie or saw a movie. I don't know. She went to the movie or she watched it.
Yeah, she told me on Skype that she was going to see a movie.
Okay. All right. So, did you hear, Bobby, about this situation with? I know we don't like to talk politics, but this is kind of crazy. This is a crazy story we need to kind of laugh about and talk about anyway. I don't know if you know Whoopi Goldberg. You know her, right? On The View, you know her.
All right, what happened now?
Anyway, well, apparently she tried to order some cupcakes for the show, whatever, and the bakery that she ordered from happened to have a major equipment malfunction. Ovens, boiler or whatever, it was 100 and something years old, and they couldn't fill the order that Whoopi had wanted. And so Whoopi automatically goes off on the family bakery, and just totally defames her. Says all kinds of craziness. Just on YouTube, you can look it up if you want. Please look it up if you want.
Who's here?
Yeah, I know. I see who's here. Hi, Star. So anyway, my story now. Back to my story, Bobby. This is serious. Okay. Whoopi's saying all kinds of bad stuff about this family bakery. There's a family bakery that's been in business in Staten Island for 100 and some years. Okay. And Whoopi's saying all kinds of negative stuff about this family. Okay. And it was a mechanical problem of an old piece of equipment that stopped working. Okay, which that happens. And Whoopi takes it to mean, oh, well, because I'm black or because I'm a Democrat or because I'm whatever, she didn't want to make our cupcakes, That's not what the woman said. And she came out and said that on national news and said, no, I didn't have anything like that I didn't intend for any of that to be the case. We had a malfunction of a boiler that stopped working after 100 and some odd years. You'd be tired too, right?
So basically, she's complaining about something. Go typical.
Yeah, Whoopi is complaining about something. Yeah. So I kind of like take that. No big deal for me. I don't care about what Whoopi Goldberg says. Anyway, she's actually Goldberg isn't. I don't know if you know this, but Goldberg isn't her real name anyway. So just saying, you can look that up. Look that up if you want. Check it out. She adopted that name and she thought it sounded good, so she kept it. And she's had it for a very long time. People just think that's her name. Nope. Really, it's not. But don't trust me. Look it up if you want. So.
Yep. You was right.
Oh, you look it up, Bobby?
Yeah. Well, you want the name?
Yeah, what's the real name?
Karen Elaine Johnson.
What the hell? Holy crap! And we try to be nice here, so don't be mad at me. Once in a while I get excited over things like that, and I knew it wasn't her name, and I remember someone talking about it. I couldn't remember what the name was, but thank you, Bobby, for looking it up. And there's your back right there.
Yep, and
So I don't make it up.
So she'll be back.
Oh, okay, Star. Yeah. Check your microphone or whatever have you.
Yeah. But I think her top ranked movie is always got to be Sister Act. You remember Sister Act?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch anything with her in it, since I don't agree with her philosophical ideas. And if you don't agree with her, then you're not right. I won't say the word that she uses. I won't say the word she uses. I'll let her say it. And their show, by the way, is going down, 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 down. Yeah. I don't know if they'll be around very much. ABC itself is going sideways as well, in case you haven't noticed the ratings.
Around that time, we probably just lost the cable industry into more like an internet structure.
Yeah. Which I think, in a way, that could be better for everybody, because it makes it more accessible to everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, whether you like Elon Musk or X or whatever, whether you like it or not, X is really right now the safest place to be. Okay? And some that are leaving it is so darn funny. I mean, I see, like, Joy Reid. She was a racist black woman that hates anything to do with whites. Okay?
Oh, wow.
And she'll sit there and say all kinds of bad stuff about President Trump or whatever, which anybody else can do anyway, so that's fine. Anyone can have their own personal point of view, and I don't care about that, but what I do care about is how respectful or unrespectful you are. This one here, though, she just says everything. Her and AOC were talking about something about, and AOC saying, oh, well, I talked to a bunch of, you didn't talk to any Trump voters. Give me a break. You didn't talk to one Trump voter. I can bet you right now. And if you can even show us proof, if you can give us one receipt of a Trump voter that you talked to, okay, produce them. Then I'll say I apologize, I misspoke, and I won't ever do that again. But the problem is you can't find one. I already know that. And when they sit there and they say stuff, like there was one representative that said that Tulsi Gabbard was a bad person for the choice. Tulsi Gabbard is a lieutenant colonel, alright, earned her time in the military, retired, okay? Now, and then this one's going to say that she did all this stuff that she talked about, she did this and that and the other thing, all negative, And I don't know about this representative, but anyway, she should be looked at for defamation of character. That's how bad these people are, okay? When you're saying bad stuff that you can't prove and you can't bring the receipt of what you're talking about, what Dan Bundine always said, bring the receipts, I got the receipts, I can prove to you what I'm saying. And he always brings the proof of what he's talking about. So I'm asking people, if you're going to sit there and call out people and say something, then bring the proof, Don't sit there and just say that, say stuff that you don't really know. I don't know a whole lot either, and I'm not claiming I do necessarily.
Right.
But, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we need to get back to some kind of normalcy here, Bobby. Let's quit calling names with everybody. You know, Trump is no more Hitler than anybody else is. Come on now. And the guy, I saw the tattoo that Charles was trying to explain about the swastika, and it's not a swastika. It's a Jewish crucifix, I believe, or not a crucifix, a Jewish cross. And you can look it up on X. It's on X, and it's the tattoo on the guy's chest, you know, and it shows a big cross, and it has crosses in the spaces of the arms of the cross. You know what I mean? So, if anything, it looks more like it could possibly look like maybe a German war medal. You know, like a cross. You know, like they had that one award that the fighter would have. It kind of looked like a cross, but it wasn't a swastika necessarily, but it was kind of like a cross practically. But I don't know, it's hard to
You're talking
explain.
about like the orthodoxical or something?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Looks like an iron cross. Okay, thank you, Amy. But the one they mentioned a Jewish cross of some sort, some kind of religious old time, really old period. And so I don't know that it's a swastika. I know what a swastika looks like, and that didn't look like a swastika. It could look like a German cross, possibly. That could very well be.
That's a possibility, yeah.
If you look up some of the pictures of a German cross, and then you see what I'm talking about, and that doesn't look like a swastika either. So two different things. But yeah, Iron Cross is what I was thinking of with the German fighter award that usually a pilot would get if he survived.
Yeah. Jewish people never had any symbology that even remotely resembled a cross.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well, how can I get that picture? Can I get that picture over here without getting in trouble?
Eventually, I think something
Yeah, I want to show something.
if we keep this up and do show the symbol, it might pose a problem because you remember Kriston T. Harris about in the social credit scores?
Yeah.
That got blocked. During the
Oh,
presentation,
wow.
it got blocked.
Wow. Okay.
It wasn't blocked on Facebook, but it was definitely blocked on YouTube. And I
Okay.
was watching it before as well.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's why you don't see him on. Okay. Got you.
All right.
I mean, he's still on, but you don't see it as
A lot
visible.
of these people on KTRA are not even on YouTube anymore. They're
That's because they,
if they are, they're on separate channels.
yeah, because they're on their own channel and not on the KGRA, because KGRA got blocked.
Like they used to.
Yeah, that's because YouTube blocked them. Which that might change, hopefully. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe that might change.
Hopefully, but but
Yeah.
we may never would know. Maybe they'll just
No,
probably.
but that's why. Yeah,
when you're
maybe
on
that's
Rumble,
what.
it's mostly like Rumble is a good alternative, but it's mostly more by far right people.
Yeah.
You see more far right stuff than whatever, because of the fear of censorship.
Yeah. And what I like about
those people
come on now.
that's on Rumble probably used to be on YouTube, but they kept on getting sanctioned, so they went to eat Rumble. Most of my followers on Rumble now instead of YouTube.
Okay, now who's sad about all the stars claiming they're leaving the United States?
Yeah.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, as far as I'm concerned. Like for instance, you have breaking. Robert De Niro and Bruce Springsteen say they are leaving the United States now that Donald Trump will be president. Where's the crying baby at? Oh boy.
Unless something happens between now and January, God forbid. It's almost like, thank God rest his soul on Roddy Piper. I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick butt, and I'm all out of gum.
Oh no.
See, a lot of those superstars in WWE and in MMA, I'm not sure about boxing, they make a lot of money when it comes to movies.
Well,
when it comes to the most popular top rank.
Well, I will not be supporting any of them anymore. For those who decided they wanted to vote that way and decided to put all their ducks, all their pennies into the pot for her, I ain't gonna vote for. I ain't gonna pay attention to them. So I ain't gonna spend any money on their films or their music or anything. I have a lot more free time. I'll have a lot more free time. That's right.
Sure. You know something, I was talking to Star earlier, and I never knew how fast the upload was. Because during the daytime, I could get like 4 bars with my internet, but now I got about 3.
Uh-oh.
And I was showing her my speed results. It's like the highest I have ever had been. I'm down. I'm down, Amy. I'm down.
All right.
I'm down. Just
So you know the cartoon Bobby, Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The girl explorer that just goes all around the world. Well, the meme here, Donald Trump's America, and the police ICE is carrying her out the gate. It is pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm down. Like I said. Oh. Set some coats.
What now? Okay, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm
ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. She did it in 3 parts. Ready?
Yep.
All right. That one won't even take that long.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh, okay. Oh, Wrrt, he did you and.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Why? Oh wait. Go back.
Go back?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, hold on.
Just want to let everybody know readings, if any, are meant for entertainment purposes only and there's not a replacement for any specific any significant needs.
Oh, thank you, Amy. It's good.
And it
Yeah.
will. So anybody that tries to report, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, don't take what we say seriously. Don't take what we say seriously. And if you have any questions about what I'm saying or what Bobby might say, please research. Do your own research, as I always say and other people say. And this show is only for entertainment purposes. And hey, Blackie, what's going on, dog? Ruff.
Oh my gosh.
Blackie.
I have holes in one of my blankets and it got caught in one of the holes. I had to get them out somehow.
How's it going, Blackie? Blackie. Hey, Blackie.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Alright.
Can you hear me, Bobby?
Yeah, he can.
Hey, Blackie. Blackie. Hi. Hi, Blackie. He's looking like what?
Yeah. So I got to sit.
Good boy.
Fool. Nothing's wrong with you.
So yeah, I agree with that full definition of the fool card. Yeah, I can understand that. I think it's all about how you intend to read the card when you first look at it, no matter what the card is.
Yeah. And sadly, do you have Netflix in your neck of the woods? Because
Mine or who?
Yeah, because
I do.
Yeah, because if it's on the front, you should see it on the front page. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who is this guy, Jay Paul?
Well, if you don't know Logan Paul, man, they're like the Paul brothers. Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Okay. Okay.
They'll never pay me to be an influencer. I'm sorry. They'll never pay you too either. Yeah, so if you're into boxing, you've got Netflix. It's still the undercard, so I'm pretty much you want to disregard right now. So, yeah, there are bouts before the main event. I forgot the one that we got now is the co-main event, but yeah.
Alright, Amy, I got a card for you.
Uh-oh, better blow you up. Regain your focus.
Yep. There we go, finally. Okay. Alright. Haha. There you go, Amy. That's yours. Alright, hold on. Let me get that picture for you, and then you can take a look at that, what it says.
Yep. Yeah. And I guess if Star doesn't want anything from Ron or Amy, deal me next, Ron. I already got it from Amy.
Okay.
I never thought about the term doing yourself in whenever I was reading A Day the Pigs Will Not Fly. That's like when those kids were stranded on an island and they were like fashion pieces and all that.
Hmm?
But doing yourself in it means it's like you're subjecting yourself to death.
Uh,
You ever thought about that?
doing yourself in?
Yeah. When they say that, it means you're submitting yourself to death.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video about
Well,
hidden stages of Boreal 3. They were talking about there was one that the only way out is you gotta like fall down those pits.
oh, wow.
There's no career point or anything.
Yeah, pretty much you're, calling it quits is what you're doing.
Or rage quitting. Throwing that controller across the television screen to hope it didn't break the screen. How hard it is now to not break a CRT compared to today?
I don't know.
Because the
I don't throw things.
Go ahead.
I don't throw things at my TV, so I don't have any trouble with that.
Yeah. Because you can easily, okay, number 26, where you recognize the signs from above. So I can
Okay,
do that
good.
without the focus factor.
Okay, good.
So I can read that now.
There we go. Now, I don't know why it takes so long to,
Yeah, it really does.
but I'll,
Because I'll be mentioned by God, wow, on modern TV, you would break that in an instant compared to a CRT TV.
oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
the CRT TV is more glass. They don't have that glass you see today in today's TVs.
Yep. And I noticed, Bobby, on that card it also has, looks like it has 444.
Yeah.
I saw 444, I saw 444 today.
Yeah.
And then
So, like I
Amanda said that,
Go ahead.
Amanda said that 444 was bad in Japan. And I said, well, at least I'm not in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you can deliberately throw a baseball straight and direct to the modern day TVs, and it's completely toast.
Yeah. But I wouldn't do that.
And yeah.
Alright, Bobby, let me know that you get that. You should get it.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. Right in my face.
Alright.
Right in my face.
See the 3 fours on there? And look, there's 44 degrees. Holy crap, how did that work out?
Well, I got 55 here.
Yeah. 44
You're
here.
in a freezer. You're in a refrigerator.
Yep. And I don't go back to the wound clinic when they check my leg again. Be not next week, but the week of Thanksgiving. It'll be that Monday, I think, if I don't have snow. I already told them if I have snow, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, because I'm watching that pay-per-view, but when it comes to events such big, you might have some technical difficulties.
Who's the, what is Amy saying? Who's the I in the card?
Who's the I in the car? Burbridge. You got me on that.
I don't know what you mean.
Like I said, you got me on that.
On your card, Amy? On your card, Amy?
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's Starcy. If we can get, oh, there he is. There she is. What's up, Star?
Amy, I don't know what you mean.
That was Star.
Just
Right.
me, just me. Trying to keep my hands full.
Yeah, hold on. Show it again. Show it again.
Oh my gosh, give me a minute. Hi, Sheena. There, is that better?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, you go. Haven't seen them for a long time.
Not a long time. Geez, but now you do.
Oh, wow. Dragon.
But you're just,
Yeah.
you're right on time. You're
What
right
time?
on time.
What did it? Yeah, I'm sorry, it took me a while, but trying to keep my hands warm here. Sorry.
Oh. If that's meant for Star.
Yep, that's for sure. Trust your angels, if you can see that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay, and this camera is really hard to focus, but that's why I take a picture of it and I send it to you. So with that in mind, Star, with what we have all talked about, you and I, that is, I believe this card is perfect for you.
Perfect for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, you need to trust your angels. And only you know what that means.
I know what that means. It's been a while. You know?
I haven't
So-
put that much focus, but I'm watching the boxing match. They're at the middle of the 6th round, but it's women's boxing, but it's like cut by where the I think it was where the left eye is at. It's like a deep cut and it's wide open.
Who has that cut?
I don't remember, but yeah, I don't know what her name is.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you're not watching the Tyson fight?
Yeah.
Or that's not on yet?
Yeah.
I'm confused. What?
Yeah, that's that Tyson fight. It's the undercard. It's the
Okay.
All right. Trying to keep your hands warm. How cold is it there, sir? Can't be that cold.
Shit. Well, oh gosh, it's like what 40s and 60s. It's like 43 right here, right now. But with what I'm going through, I have my hands to gate. So,
Okay, sir, let me know if you got that card in your Skype. Into your Skype.
yeah, I see.
And now you can see it, you can read it, you can evaluate it for yourself.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know how that goes. Once what I have is to keep my hands warm because my hands gets like blue.
Oh, you mean on the, okay, Amy, you mean on the, who is the eye on the Metatron and eye? The eye is the angel of your card. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So, talking about Amy's card that she had. Okay, hold on.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel
Oh,
Metatron,
yeah, go
hold
ahead.
on, Bobby. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. So, who is
I
the
agree with that.
who is the I? Who is the I is what Amy was asking. Who is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Star, you could also get one from Amy if you ask her.
Well, I don't think that the I is me. Metatron, and who is the one that had written this message? That's the question. That would be I'd say the source. That would be the great source. The source, Metatron, Archangel Metatron. He's saying it from a point of view above Metatron, if you want to look at it that way. He says Archangel Metatron and I, which would mean that he would be, I would say, the source, Amy. That would have to be the source, or God, if you will. Okay. Archangel Metatron and God are here to help you stay grounded. If you got any other ideas,
Yeah.
the I in the card is the author of life, if you want to look at it that way. The author of life is who, from the human perspective, from the human, whether you're human or not, just play along. And Star, you too, you just play along. All right. No offense, but in the sense of the Metatron and I, okay, the author of life, the source, God, if you will. Okay, whether you believe in God or all that happy stuff about source, that's what I'm saying. Okay, the I has to be someone higher than Metatron. Okay, and it has to be the author of that card, which would be not the one that designed the card, but the author of the card would be God, who gave the message. Okay, so Metatron and I would be the author of life. You can hey, it sounds like a pretty good story to me. I don't know. It's a good made-up story. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody has ever asked it. I never really questioned it before myself, but good, very good point. Because, well, writing it, their statement is Metatron and I. So the I is telling the story. Metatron is the scribe of the I. in the theological sense, look up the word, or the angel Metatron, he is supposedly the scribe of God. Right? Anybody know that? Anyone know that? Sorry, you know that. You can look that up, Google it. Who is Archangel Metatron? Oh, he's a scribe of God, it'll say. And so anyway, You would look that up, find out that I'm not lying. And so when it says Metatron and I, okay, so in other words, Metatron only writes down what he's told to write down. But the card is designed and written by someone other than the artist of the cards. I mean, the artist gets the message and writes it down on the card, right? I don't think the I is the designer of the card. No, because the I, if the designer of the card was the I, he couldn't know all things. Metatron and I, the I would have to know all things, including you're eating, what is that? Lay's potato chips?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, I did have a couple of cartons of apple juice.
Yeah. Star, are you eating Lay's potato chips?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's banana. Okay, I'll give me a-
Oh, okay. No, I thought it was like the Lay's, you know, how the Lay's doing it.
I'll just give me a minute.
I'm just harassing you. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So no potato chips there. All right.
Sorry, I just trying to keep the like, you know, the data not to be so crummy, you know.
What? I'm still on voice chat.
No, Charles is still
I'm-
on the BC.
Oh,
I'm out. Let me see.
Charles is.
In Discord.
Yeah, and I want that. Okay, I want Discord to be available whenever anybody needs it. So there might be somebody there. There might not be somebody there. But that is a space for when you have nothing to do and you want to see if anyone's there. Please check that out and see if anyone's there. Because a lot of times Amy will be there.
Yeah.
And so, in today's world, with everything going so darn crazy, you don't know who's going to be what, where, when, whatever. And it would just be nice to have a place where you don't have to try to find everybody. You can go to a common local area, Earthling's chat room, you know, the voice section. You can sit there and talk to yourself if you want. You sit there and put GIFs in there and just laugh about stuff, whatever. You know, whatever you want to do. I don't know if anybody ever did that before. I've done that before. And you sit there and talk to yourself and you look like you're crazy, but you know what? You can forget life for about 5 minutes and it makes a whole different day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you just put aside the news for a day. I don't even watch regular TV news anymore, guys. I really don't. I don't watch late night TV anymore because it's just ridiculous.
Oh, so basically
Oh.
we found it is kind of like pointless and junk.
What now, TV?
You know, some TV shows became like, you know, thumbs down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I liked. I did like watching the TV series comedy Ghost, but I haven't watched that yet. And then a new one came out yesterday, and I completely forgot. And like, I really don't miss it, so it's not like I'm missing anything.
Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah, you must use the pause, yes. I'm kind of like dragging.
And just the some of the lessons they're trying to put out, and some of the things they're trying to. It's not like it used to be. I mean, before it used to be a learning tool where you can learn something from what they're trying to teach you, right? Not today. Today it's a whole different deal. And I learn more from watching just I don't know, this crazy stuff on X, you know, just watching these guys, you know, entertainers saying, oh, I'm leaving X platform because I don't trust it anymore. You know, they're all upset about the fact that Elon Musk owns it. So now they're all mad. I'm leaving X because I don't like the ownership anymore.
Okay, so just
And it's like, get out the crying baby, you know, the little meme of the crying baby. And it's like, well, I ain't gonna miss you. It already feels lighter in here. Thank you for leaving.
Good thing that they are yet to get hacked.
yeah, well, there's not much we can do. It's a lot of craziness. We're gonna face about 6 months of all that.
But so anyway, yeah. Hopefully the idea about my Discord channel with the Earthlings and the voice chat, and it's a place where you can go and kind of like hide, maybe if you need to run away from, not necessarily run away, but you know what I mean, kind of escape from, perhaps, you know, from all the craziness in the world, even if it's going your way or if it's not going your way, whatever the situation is. And we might even get into a conversation that we don't like even. But you know what? That's what makes us adults, Star. That's why we're adults. And we can sit there and have a conversation about something we might not like. And then we can say, hey, I didn't think of it that way. Right? How many times have you had a conversation with somebody and said, hey, I never thought of it like that. Wait a minute. And maybe not you, Star, but I know myself, I've had that thought a couple times about some things. And I haven't always been one way, that's all you know, my way or the highway, as they say, you know. I've never really been that way necessarily. I've always been, you know, kind of flexible for the most part. I accept people's opinions, and I do my best to try to understand what people's opinions are. And a lot of times I might not understand it though, and I have to second guess what the hell I'm even thinking about or what I'm, you know, hearing. But in any case, all this stuff, you know, I don't know, it's everybody's sideways today. And I think a lot of people have talked. Okay, Sarah, let me ask you this now. On Dr. Rita's show last night, well, a couple of weeks now, she's been talking about a shift happening, right? She's been talking about a shift.
I always talk about the shift, Ron.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You and I talked about it, so there's nothing new for us. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. And I felt a little bit different shift in this election process, a little bit different than normal. You know, of course, there was a lot of energy into this whole thing, you know. And now I've seen some crazy nut on X, and he says, oh, Kamala Harris is going to do a recount of what? A recount of what? And then she's going to be the real president or whatever. And it's like, there's no close about it. How's she going to do a recount of what?
Ron, they're doing what they can do because they're afraid that someone's going to come in. They know they did things wrong, Ron. They have to do the justice has been dealt in hand. Unfortunately, what they have done to humanity is one way or another.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter who wins. It makes no difference who wins.
And the thing is, they're not going to let go of the power and the control. I know this. They're going to do anything they can do. But I just want our people to stay calm. Don't, you know, do anything stupid. Just, you know, do like everyday kind of thing. Just remain calm. You will see. Don't look for anything else, look for trouble. Like, elementally finds you, and you have to deal with it a certain way. But the thing is, things are a little bit kind of quiet. My feeling is they're going to do the weird things within the time before June. So within 3 months, you see, you kind of care out the other stuff. Another 3 months, things might, especially we might have some intermission in late April.
Yep. And then Amy, you have that right now. See now, Paul changed his road, didn't he?
Well,
I thought that was Saul, not Paul.
Yeah, his name was Saul, and he was renamed to Paul. That's right.
so that's how it is, Sean. Like, basically,
But
we all have to work together, help each other. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
so imagine that, though, Star. You know, you're a Roman centurion. Your name is Saul, and you've been going around killing Christians and disrupting everyone's life, tearing people out of their houses, and killing everybody. Right? This is what happened. Okay? And then he meets God, which is Jesus Christ. He meets the light, you know, on the road to Damascus, and he's blinded 3 days. He can't see a thing. Okay? You know the story. And then he changes, you know, his name is changed to Paul, right? His name is changed to Paul, but everyone still knows him as Saul, the centurion that was killing everybody. And how does he start preaching the gospel when everybody knows that he's the guy that was killing all the, you know, Christians, breaking up the church? You know what I mean? How does that work out? How does that even? I mean, I don't know how you could go about preaching if somebody knows who you are. Wait, aren't you Saul, the Roman centurion? Oh, we don't want to talk to you, or we're afraid of you, or whatever. And then how does he convince them? No, I'm Paul now. I'm a Christian. I don't do that anymore. I'm saving people. I'm leading people to salvation, however you want to say it. You know, how does he convince people that?
People can change, but it depends what anyone has free will.
And he had a stroke.
So
Is that what it was, Amy? He had a stroke. But so the, you know, and it's just like you know, like in the story of Jesus, you know, you have, you know, okay, he knows as a child, when he was young, he knew he was the Christ. Okay? He knew he was the Christ. Okay? Now, he couldn't say anything because it wasn't time yet, right? He even says that it's not my time yet, so I can't really do that or can't help you until the right time. You know, and a couple of times in the New Testament, you see that. Okay? So anyway, in his childhood, he knew he was different. I mean, here he was, 12 years old. He was in the temple reading the book of Isaiah, and a 12-year-old child shouldn't know how to read the book of Isaiah. Okay, in the Jewish language, okay, or whatever, in the Hebrew language, rather, I guess. All right, you wouldn't know it. He wouldn't know it. Okay. Yeah, the Old Testament was Hebrew, if I remember. Okay. So how did he know how to read that? How did he know how to teach that? At 12 years old. Okay. And then after that, he's gone until he's 30 years old. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So he's gone after 30 years old all of a sudden. He's coming back and he's doing his ministry about salvation. I'm not saying anything against it. I'm asking the question, how did this all work out? Where did he go for 15 years about? You know?
well, a lot of factors could probably change. things happen to people. It depends.
Yeah.
I don't have them fully answered fully and everything.
But it's a good question. Would you agree?
Well, pretty much it is. Like, I mean, it's like myself couldn't give a lot of people certain answers, but we could do the best
Yeah.
we can, what we know of.
And I know that when he came back, and he was 30 years old, and he started his ministry, which he only had 3 years, because then he died on the cross at 33. Okay. Now the Saul conversion to Paul, when Paul was saved and he became Paul, and he blinded by the light of Jesus Christ, this was a couple hundred years later. Okay? This was like the 2nd century of the church, the beginning of the church. Okay? So if that makes any sense to you, compared to the time frame of what we're talking about. So, Paul, or Saul actually, the Roman centurion, was going around killing everybody because they were preaching Jesus Christ and they were preaching the Christian way and everything like that, and they're breaking up families, arresting people, killing some people, and going all throughout the different land. And then all of a sudden Jesus Christ meets him on the road to Damascus in a bright light. And of course Amy says it was just a hot desert sun that he had a heat stroke. Which maybe, I don't know. But the point is, Saul changed his name to Paul and then started preaching. And he had, how many books did he write? Like 16 books of the New Testament? Something like that. So, let's think about it. You had the book of Romans, you had Corinthians, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, that's 3. You had Timothy, 1st and 2nd Timothy, that's another 5. Titus, Philemon, let's see, Titus, let's see, who else? They're not really sure about the book of Hebrews, if it was Paul or if it was John, possibly. I don't know, I can't remember who they said wrote the book of Hebrews. But anyway, Paul wrote a lot of books after he got saved. And how could he do all that? And again, how could he, here he is preaching to people that they knew who he was. How would that even work? How would that work in today's world?
It will come close.
Yeah. So Bobby, if you had, let's say, Bobby, in your case, you're Latter-day Saints, Mormon, okay? So we know where you are on your walk. Your leader would be Joseph Smith, correct?
Well, it was Joseph Smith, but today would be Russell Nelson.
Okay, but now let's say if Joseph Smith came back and you were getting some lessons from him, what would you do? How would you test that?
I would just accept it.
You would accept it, okay. But now, would you kind of gauge it with what you know about what your current Bible says, what your current book says that you read?
I wouldn't contest it.
Like would you think, oh wait, it doesn't say that here. Wait a minute, it says this here, and then you could decipher that with what you know. Okay, I get you. That's how I would do it as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting though. What do you think?
Alright.
Anybody?
What that said, I wouldn't contest. If it was not a contest.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still get contested by other that thinks that we're the right ones, but they're not the
You
ones.
see, like in the Book of Acts, Bobby, didn't we read where was it the Book of Acts where they had some other ones that were ministering or they were preaching something, and they cut the ear off of one of the people, and then I guess Jesus healed his ear. But Jesus said,
it would be an axe.
Jesus said something about as long as they're preaching good news, let them preach it. Let them go, and they'll preach their own news, what they need to preach, right? And so, basically, he was getting a good message out, but there's something to that I didn't quite get. And I don't know, I mean, not that I really question it, I'm just trying to figure out why would that be right that you'd have two different lessons there that would make no sense. Especially when Jesus is trying to preach his, main message, and then someone else is preaching something else. That would be confusing. I don't know. So that would just be confusing.
That's kind of like
Now we completely put everyone to sleep. Stars waking up finally. Okay.
I'm awake. I'm just listening to you.
Yeah, but they about to hit the beta bit of that Paul versus Tyson bout.
All right. So now,
We're now
funny,
like 25 minutes away.
Amy, it's very interesting you mentioned that you went to India and learned about Buddhism. We met somebody new in the chat with Dr. Rita Louise, and she's now one of our friends, and her name is Veronica, but she practices religious belief called Shambhala, Shambala. I think I'm saying that right. Shambhala. Anyway, it's Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, and so I read up a little bit on it, and very interesting but confusing at the same time.
Well, a lot of things in the past, like certain stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of things have been manipulated in the past, like a lot of teachings that in there. Well, when a certain politics or certain, churches back then wanted to control certain stuff. That's why things were removed, left out, added a certain way, and it leads to a whole lot. Like, of course, you want to learn to understand other people. Learn the different things. Right now, we don't have a lot of truth because a lot of things have been set away and kept from us. I guess I should speak a little bit louder.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know why.
Oh, Amy has water in her ears. No, Amy has water in her ears. Don't worry.
Oh, come on. It's just I'm trouble with my headset. If I'm not really speaking up like I don't know. I'll probably get a new one. That's it. Electronics. Oh.
All right. Unitarians. Now that's a good one there, Amy. I wonder where they all went to. I remember in the 80s and early 90s that was a big thing. Unitarian church. Bring all your stuff to the church and give it to the poor. It's like, wait a minute. Why am I going to bring my TV?
Yeah, well, you can help other people out with their needs and like that.
What? Now they all live in tents in California. Give me a break. How are you going to plug anything in? Come on now.
Yeah, I can see the point of what you're saying there.
I watched Gavin Newscomb. What a piece of dirtbag he is. No offense, Gavin.
Yeah, but he's
no
not,
offense, Gavin.
Look. He's in like traveling to DC. Okay, last time I heard,
Yeah.
like he's gonna talk to his little friends there.
Oh boy.
He
was walking around so many places in LA, walking around looking at all the people are asking him about whatever.
He's trying to put the show. He's trying to do that.
They said something about somebody was yelling out from the crowd, "Oh, you're just doing this for a photo op. You're not even talking to us. Why don't you help us out? Give us some.
He's not going to help.
Give us some help."
He's not going to help the Californians. Okay, he's not going to help.
Oh boy.
He is just certain ways.
Not a real nice guy at all.
How can I say it?
All right. No, not to shift gears.
Like his time is going to be short. That's all I could say.
Oh yeah.
And the people standing don't want him around. They know how to have him removed. People has to speak. If he can't buy to speak, then the people's going to move with certain individuals there and then get down to him. It has to be the people. People could vote people. People speak. He has to listen to the people. Same goes with all governments. Period. People voted them in basically to have certain things, but they can't rule the people. They work for the people. If they forget that, then they cannot be in office. Period.
Yeah.
That's.
Now I got a good question for you. Now this is a political point that was passed or not passed. I don't know if it was passed or not. But there was a prop in California. It seems like always these kind of prop numbers are really bad. It don't matter what number it is.
Okay.
They said Prop 36.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear of a lot of things. They want to allow certain people to steal, thief, and like that. But we got tired of our stuff that's smash and grab. We can't grab things when we need it. We gotta have some employee to go get it for us and hand it to us in the kiosk. Okay, it's
That's
not
crazy.
really bad, and people are hurting each other here in California. We're not safe. It's a centralized state. I don't agree with centralized stuff. It's causing a lot of problems. Certain people are protected, do things they think they're entitled. It has to stop. But these governors have their policies. It needs to be removed. And the thing is, right now, we're trying to have the people responsible for breaking the laws, the rules, smash and grab, hurting other people. We're tired of the crime. It's gotten to a certain point. We're sick of it.
I agree with that.
They need to work with a lot of stuff, not to do the petty, but we need to deal with a lot of things. But a lot of court systems here, and they're corrupted. We need to get rid of the corrupted people.
Yeah, Prop 37, also known as the California Right to Know Generically Engineered Food Act.
Basically,
that's a whole other problem.
Basically, we're telling them they have to stop it, and basically they're trying to tax us for a lot more stuff, but I don't see any improvements. But mostly they're pocketing the shit. So, and
well, you know about the
illegals who legally cross the border, did what they commit crimes, and they're making us all of us suffer. Okay, and those damn times needs to end. I'm tired of all the bullshit. Excuse my French. I just feel like it's just too much. And then we got these radicals say certain things to us. So oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, I'm gonna do this to you. Shaming us.
Oh boy.
Those days are fucking over.
Now, in Louisiana, you are supposed to have seafood that's freshly caught within the boundaries of the state. It should
Ah,
not be imported anyplace else with the exception of the state of Louisiana itself.
oh.
And that's been
If
broken? Well, how many times? Uh,
So what do you mean seafood? You mean like lobster? You don't have lobsters there, do you?
right, lobsters, the crabs, are seafood. Anything that's come from the sea is actually seafood. You know, snails, crabs,
Okay.
fish. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, like I
Okay.
said, it is against state law to have imported seafood from
Well, I would,
like
yeah,
Latin America
yeah. Well, I would think
or
so.
in
Yeah,
Asia.
it wouldn't be safe. I wouldn't think.
Right, right.
It wouldn't be so safe to eat it. I did transport shrimp actually from one place to another, and I went from North Carolina to South Carolina, but it was, freezer and everything like that. But man, what a job that was! I
or you
didn't
just
do.
put salt and try it out, maybe.
I did that for about a week, and I said that's enough of this crap. I had a cell phone that he was going to keep in touch with the owner of the restaurant, and the cell phone bill was over $700.
That's a lot for the money for something like that. I'm sorry.
So my payment that I made for transporting the fish or the shrimp, whatever it was, I think the shrimp, yeah, and I didn't make a whole lot of money,
And,
and
Yeah.
you know, but
that was
Let me
before they
talk
put some
about
regulations. That was before they put the regulations on the amount of what they can charge you for the. What,
yeah,
Prop
but
43? What?
the taxes are kind of hurting the people. Like us Californians, we have to do a lot of tax, kind of. And like I had to do 4 taxes everywhere I go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So tell me more about Prop 42 as what Amy is suggesting.
Yeah, put that back up there.
It's like a 5-part.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of reservations and some stuff. Like I could see repair and stuff, but it's just what people wanted. And I'm talking about schooling here. It's kind of like some weird shit.
Well, you're going too fast, Bobby.
Well, okay. This is gotta be it.
Okay.
So, like, let's see if you can read it for us then.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Now Amy just added some more parts.
Okay.
Here's the thing. So, yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep my hands warm. I just don't like the feeling I'm going through.
You need a hand warmers.
Oh, please. I don't like to wear gloves all the time, Ron.
No, but they got those hand warmers that you can get. They're packages. They heat up.
Yeah, but I don't want things to heat up too quick. And, I went over and heat my system. That would cause problems with me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we got about 15 more minutes.
15 more
Holy
minutes.
cow, Bobby. How did we get through 2 hours of rambling about
Time flies.
nothing? Star, we did it. We sat here and we rambled about absolutely nothing. And we got everything answered. We got all the questions answered. We got everything done. We still have 2 people on X. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. But anyway, they're enjoying it. So.
They're enjoying it, like old talks. I'm
Yeah.
not always kind of special kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hi people on X, and wonderful to have you over there.
Yeah. So 2 on X, 3 on YouTube and one on Twitch.
All right, Twitch.
Hey,
Welcome,
well, you're
Twitch.
growing there, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And hey, if anybody is not on my YouTube channel, I still need subscribers. People, I'm trying to get to 1,000. Come on, people. We gotta
Hey,
get there.
you know, like, yeah, I watch a good movie. It's funny as hell. Like, the
Yeah.
red one, you know, it's funny. It is a good laugh.
Yeah.
If someone wants to watch it, you know.
Yeah. So we only had Amy chatting. What are the others?
I don't know. It's kind of a strange season, though. Maybe they're all watching a boxing match, Bobby.
Yeah, probably so.
Like, well, a lot of people like boxing matching to sports, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I'm just trying to think out of things you guys have on mind thought because there's so much going on.
Yeah. So just keep focused, remember.
True.
So,
Yeah.
can't remember what was your card. Your card was.
Yeah.
I know. I can't expect a lot from a lot of people to do anything wrong. I'm trying to help out the situation. I just don't want people getting really hurt. You understand that?
Trust your angels. Trust your angels with your card. Remember.
Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of sway a little bit. How lately things have been a little stressful a lot. And doing a lot of other things, you know, around.
Earth is the answer to the ultimate question. What's the question?
Well, I could say 42.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Your audio went crazy.
Mine?
Yeah, with your gloves.
I'm sorry. I'm just jingling today. Just jingle, right? You only got all the jingles.
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, what does Amanda put?
What?
Oh, so it's like a YouTube relay live stream. I'm watching it off IPTV between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those things, but I heard about that MNC match. But one of them was an older guy, but why it just kind of makes me kind of wonder. I forgot the word for it.
Well, wasn't there something about? There was something about some guy that does these TikTok things, whatever, he challenged Mike Tyson to a fight. This was a while back. Is this that guy, Bobby?
You mean the young lad person?
Yeah, well, that one guy said he was an influencer, what you call a TikTok influencer, and he was challenging Mike Tyson.
That's the Paul brothers.
Okay. So that's who it is. All right. So.
Oh yeah, and the main event's about ready to start. If you want to go ahead and kill it.
All right. Well, if you're, I guess if you're ready to go, it's under 2 hours, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But all right.
Amy, though. All right.
Yep. Thank you, Star, for joining us. And
hey, no problem. I jump in
come back.
And help out.
Yeah, come back again.
I wasn't there for other fun shenanigans.
You can be back though anytime you're ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Most of the food is kind of they can make it better and healthier for us here.
All right. We'll get on out of here. Thank you, Star. Bye bye.
All right, here we go. Pros, reminding you that you should continue listening and watching the Earth video on your favorite device on Mixer, Podbean, YouTube, X, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. And scan that QR code right now, because if you do not, I'll comment my voting or even my Time Fighter. Steam you up, you better pray to your God because you don't know what's going to happen to you in your wallet. So you better scan that stuff right away, and thank you for your cooperation.
All right. We are out of here. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight and every night. We'll see you on the next one. Remember our Discord channel, Earthlings, on Discord. Check that out. And we will see you over there. All right. Bye for now.
That's it for watching.